As if prehistoric creatures weren't enough to contend with, on this next island, Isla Muerta, you may have some meteorological events. You know, storms, extreme weather, that kind of thing from time to time.
As you can see, the weather on this island can be a little temperamental. First thing you're gonna want to do is fix any damage this storm has caused. You should use a ranger team to get the park operational again. Oh, and don't forget to close any emergency shelters when it's safe to do so. Guests won't spend their hard-earned dollars huddled in a bunker underground, will they?
That must have been quite the storm. And it seems that bad weather is often a precursor to bad behavior from the dinosaurs. If you believe that everything is connected, the so-called butterfly effect, and I do believe it, by the way, then one small change is all it takes to create a series of toppling dominoes leading to rampaging dinosaurs. And they don't make a butterfly net big enough to stop them.
Well, hello guys, what's going on? Today I'm on the newly released Jurassic World. Yeah, this is the second island. Let's have a look. I've already been on the first island. I've basically completed all the main contracts there. It looks as though I think each island is a set of sort of like mainstream contracts that you have to achieve. Once you achieve that, you get given the opportunity to go to the next island. Anyway, I've had a play around on that. I've sort of classed that as my tutorial now, really, because I mean, very little diseases you have to contend with there. No storms either, etc., etc. I have, because I've got to a 4-star there, I've now unlocked this place, which is the sandbox. So, and I think it said there's unlimited budget or something like that. So, I mean, I'm really looking forward to getting sort of like a dinosaur fight club going there. That is going to be fantastic because, I mean, that's basically why I bought the game. I want to see dinosaurs fight. I want to see who actually wins between a T-Rex and an Indominus. That is the goal. So, yeah, we will. Basically, the reason I haven't done it yet is just because the only real predators I have. Let's have a look at. This is who I've got really. Got the Velociraptor up to 73%. So these percentages here, just in case you don't know, are sort of like the genome of the thing. So this Struthiomimus here, I've got 100%. I started out with that, and you can send your dig teams off to get various different fossils, and if a fossil contains DNA from, say, a Dracorex, then depending on how high quality the fossil is, it will give you a certain percentage of the genome. And obviously the higher the genome, the better quality of the dinosaur. So I mean, with a Velociraptor right now, the viability for that is 58%. So I think that is that basically just means that it's 58% gonna live essentially when you hatch it. So I mean, 40% of the time it will die. So yeah, I mean, we're going to look for a lot of new fossils, hopefully get I mean, realistically what we want is people like this geezer here. Spinosaurus definitely, T-Rex is the essential, and then also stuff like I mean, look, these two blokes that have got massive teeth, we'll take them. And also that trying to get access to the Indominus and stuff like that for the fight club, really, that's what we're about. So yeah, without further ado, let's get cracking. So it looks as though the ranger station is intact. Oh, okay. So right now we're just going to go around, fix everything.
Repair work started.
It looks as though the storm has battered everything quite badly. The only thing I'm worried about now is if the storm comes and just decimates all the fences. I don't know whether fences do actually break or not, but that could be a bit of an issue. Don't want Velociraptors running up. Ah, yeah, there's your answer. Fences do need repair. Thankfully it's quite a cheap repair, but nonetheless, we don't want that. We do not want that. So, I mean, why is it no power? get out of this mode for now. Let's see where else needs doing. I think that's it, isn't it? What's up here then? Ah, okay. Okay, so yeah, you can also, if you don't want to drive it, you can click on the fences or click on whatever needs doing. The rangers, you basically use them to feed dinosaurs, like fill up their troughs, etc. Also use them to, I can't remember whether no, use the helicopter to trank them. But they're quite crucial, I think. And there's also a right. Okay, so open. But if it's open, should
Ladies and
if we
gentlemen,
close that,
we
is the door
apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous
any-
events.
Is anything gonna happen? Anything? I assume that's where all the people are, in this shelter. Because I mean, there's sweet jack all around. We'll come back to that. We'll see what happens. Right, so I mean, it looks as though we have a couple of things. Let's get a few dinosaurs going. Yeah, this guy here, the Ceratosaurus, he is my main carnivore at the moment. He's all right. He's not that big. He probably, well, to be fair, I haven't seen a T-Rex in this game, but I can assume he's a lot smaller than a T-Rex. He does not look that big. I think in the last park I accidentally put him into my herbivore thing and he got killed by Triceratops. So that sort of gives you the real sort of damage that he can do. I have also unlocked these, which are called storm shelters. So to me, I think obviously that blue area that's it won't let me click it now. But the that blue area that is sort of comes up when you click it, I believe that is where it protects. Now I don't actually know whether it protects the entirety of the building or sort of just like lessens damage, because I can't really imagine a building to power. One thing I always forget, power. Always. Right, so we'll just attach that up. I mean, the power and the path systems are actually really, they're really easy to get used to. This entire game is so user friendly. I mean, I've been playing for probably 7-8 hours now over the past couple of days since its release, and it's fantastic. It's great. It truly is. It's really good. So let's get some food in here just for the guests. Yeah, we're going to do a live bait feed. That is classic Jurassic Park. Throwback right there. So yeah, I think in the old one, the best way to sort of get a bit of money was going on missions. Now you can actually request missions. Oh no, sorry. These are the 3 missions I was on about previously. They're main ones and they unlock big things. Contracts are the things. So if I go on new contract, request a contract. Now I'm probably going to go on science just because I want the science people to
We've got a new
look
offer
at me.
here that you should definitely look over.
So use the expedition centre to unearth at least 2 small herbivore fossils. Now,
Don't let this opportunity
I'm
pass
not-
you by.
oh, thank you, love. I'm not really sure what is classed as a small herbivore, because I mean, all I've been finding recently is Triceratops, etc. Now, that means we need an expedition centre. So that's going to cost me 400 grand. Fantastic. So let's just plonk it here where the power is. Is it going to let me? Is it going to? Yep. There. Boom. So right, that is already powered because it's got the substation here. Now I am really keen about unlocking the larger substations and also the larger power stations, because obviously this one here right now 60 power, no unused power, so it actually looks as though...
Always a pleasure to work with you.
Okay, so look, I mean, as well as requesting contracts, they also come up to you. You've got the sort of like 3 main divisions: security, entertainment and science. Obviously each contract has a bit of an impact with your reputation with them. My reputation's all the way down here. Looks as though it has actually reset for this island, which is quite cool. I think on the old island I'd got security up quite a bit and the science people hated me. But the... I'm trying to think where it was. There's... yeah, here. Reputation. So I mean, the loyalty bonus, you can clearly spark some sort of buff when they love you. I assume it's probably at these 3 bars here. That would make sense the most. I mean, look, the next unlock, like dig speed for your archaeologists, toy shop, that's going to be good, and hatchery capacity. I mean, hatchery capacity is going to be fantastic just because we can get like dinosaurs just pumping out. We are on minus 15 grand though, so that's not good. Right, dinosaur ready to release, fantastic. And also, before we go and release this bad boy, I've never sort of triggered this, but I assume when we get to the harder islands, this is going to be a massive factor, sabotage risk. Now, I'm interested to see how that plays into the game, and we will release this guy. There's always some nice cinematics here. Very nice cinematics. So look at this ugly mother.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the
Right, happy days. So down here you can see all the comfort. Different dinosaurs like different things, so this guy is triggered by grassland, essentially. He does not like it in the slightest. Now, there is a sort of terraforming tool. I'm gonna put a few more trees in just because, just see how he likes it. Where is he? Where's he gone? There. Wait, what? I thought he didn't like the grassland. Or does he like the grassland? Does he want more grassland or no? I'm so confused. It's still like that. Right, so if I delete a load of trees... God, picky guy. Oh, yeah, he doesn't like trees. I thought that meant that he hated grassland. What? Right, we'll get rid of these. Oh well, at least the guests can see him now. Right, so now we've got him, we're going to get a few of these guys, the guys that I've got 100% of. These guys are fantastic because they're really, really cheap. And I've got 100% of them, so I know for a fact that they're going to be good quality. Now the one thing I am going to do is change their colour. I have unlocked a single colour change, so that's going to be cool. Now down here, look, see, obviously once you modify them, minus 5% viability, so that means there's a 5% chance that it won't hatch, etc, etc. Rating plus 25% though, so this sort of makes it a lot more popular with the guests, stuff like this. Lifespan, if you go down here, it's yeah, it changes different things. So I mean, this is your standard one, the frog DNA from all the films, etc. This one I don't think I've ever used, but it looks as though it gives me 11 years lifespan as well. And this one gives me 8 lifespan, 7 resilience to what looks like diseases, and plus a 9% rating. So I'm going to go with that, just because it's going to make them look a bit cooler. make them live a bit longer, and make them more popular with everyone. So this is resilience. We are gonna go. What should we go for? That's 7. Oh, so it's improving attack as well. That's lifespan and resilience. I'm gonna go for the sharky. So that's cool. And this. Oh, this is life. Hey. Oh, this is lifespan. Okay. Oh, God knows. I'm gonna go for the shark again. Boom. So now this guy has gone from a lifespan of about 50 to a lifespan of 85. His attack's gone up to 9. I mean, he's not exactly a fighting dinosaur, so I don't really give a shit about that. Resilience is 75, which is great because I think this place has a lot of diseases. So we will incubate this guy. I mean, obviously, with the modifying, the price has gone up. So it's 46,500 for one of these guys now. I mean, they are pretty small as well. Let's, before we hatch him, yeah, put a herbivore feeder in there, and they should be good to go. I mean, 2 of them should satisfy the guests for a while. So yeah, let's get cracking with the expedition centre. So here you can send your archaeologist to go and dig. Doesn't look like there's any new dig sites, but I think what I might do is see here it says status partially depleted. So I mean, I think that means that there's less of a chance to get high value things, but realistically, I mean, until it's depleted, I guess you can keep going. I'll probably go for the Velociraptor just because I want to get a 100% genome for him, because at the moment it is, I mean, like 1 in every 2 of them is dying essentially. So these 2 blokes are ready for release. Let's have a quick snippet at him. Happy days. He looks pretty cool actually. That colour scheme's quite cool. Right, so he is perfectly happy. He's got the right amount of grassland, forest, population and social. So let's release his mate. We're not going to watch that, but yeah, you get the idea. It's, I mean, thankfully this park has been pre-built, but obviously we need to, we will be adding on to that at some points. I mean, I'm very cautious about the money around here, but the complete expeditions 02, that should get us some money. Let's have a look at our finances here. I mean, our profit per minute is now 44,315, so we will take that. And yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah, while I was clicking, different buildings can have different upgrades, which is what I believe these 3 slots are at the back, just from watching some gameplay footage. So each upgrade, which I find pretty cool, if you upgrade one of these things, there's going to be a new sort of generator, or I don't know, a portal cabin, or whatever's going to come up here. But anyway, I sort of like that because it gives you your own personal feel, like each building isn't the same sort of thing, which is very exciting. I haven't got a research centre on this island though, which I had on the other one. But I'm kind of intrigued to see the storms and how they affect us, because I think this entire area, I don't know whether that's going to just cover the ranger station or not. I've got a feeling it probably won't, but yeah, we'll see. This covers all of this, so I'm not that happy. I'm quite happy with that. And this is our archaeologists coming back. So they've just arrived up here. Go to fossils to see what they've found. Great. Ah, haven't even got a fossil lab. So that's going to be next on the agenda. Operations. Where's the fossil centre? Here we go. Right, I say we have this next to there. Unless we have it here, because, I mean, realistically, the guests don't need access to it. And I mean, as long as it's out of the way, on that Island Nublar, I'm probably not saying that right, but on Island Nublar, the one that is the original from the films, the sandbox one, where I'm going to make the dino sort of like death camp. I'm going to try and make that as nice as possible, look as aesthetically pleasing as possible for you guys. So what I'm going to do now is just wait until this fossil centre is constructed. We haven't got that many monies, so I can't really plop down crap like a toy shop and a bloody clothes shop, and what else do they like? Fast food? No, nothing like that. 500 grand for a power station. That is a bit of a Mickey take. Oh, he's already powered. Happy days. Ah, right, okay. So now this is another bit of a tip. Up here it says power. Now, I mean, this is the ranger station that isn't powered anymore. Only reason being, it's the furthest away from the power station. So that has sapped all the power, essentially. And basically we need a new one. But at the moment we're going to have to make do without a ranger station because I haven't got...
This opportunity is solid and can really help the entertainment division. So please consider it.
Assist any dinosaur to 2 dinosaur combat victories. The next step of entertainment, that's what we strive to create. Blah 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 blah. You know what, let's do it. Let's do it.
Give the people what they want, right? Even if they don't know this is what they want. Because want it they will. Oh, they most certainly will.
Damn it. Right, I'll tell you what, we're gonna be getting this geezer in to fight that Ceratosaurus or whoever he is. So right, let's get him good. Let's get him good. Very good. Right, that ups his attack. Fantastic. We'll stick with that one. This ups his defense. That does jack all. And these are locked. Right, okay. So this guy has an attack of 69, a defense of 38. Okay, cool. So if I go back there, we'll wait. We should be able to buy him in a sec. That's not an issue. So that's 3358. Let's have a look at him. Where is he? So this geezer, let's have a look at his stats. His attack is 76. His defense is 25. So his defense is a hell of a lot lower than this trike. And I think his attack is only about 6 or 7 more than his. So that'll be really interesting. I think we're going to try and get that Triceratops to be a bit of a tank, sort of become infamous in this park. Anyway, while we're waiting for that money, the fossils are here. Access them. That is fantastic because we need that bird's egg, so we can sell that. I think we might have enough, so just before I show you the fossils, I will quickly incubate this guy. Brilliant. Right, so we go back here. So this is essentially what you come up with. Now, because I went to a site that was solely Velociraptor, thankfully I've got 2 Velociraptor sort of fossils. Well, fossils. Up here shows the quality, so you've got the medium quality, that'll only get, I mean, if I pressed extract now, I mean, that's quite slow, there's not much percentage. I mean, that'll probably get me 3 if I'm lucky, maybe 4, because obviously you've got timer here and it's hella slow. So yeah, we'll extract that one as well. That one's a high quality, which is, well, high-ish. So hopefully we can get them up to nearer 80%, and then we can get this cooking. But anyway, oh damn! I thought that I was jumping the gun a bit then. I thought he was ready. He wasn't. 30% more, guys. We can hold on. Right, actually, before we do that, complete expeditions. That will give me a few more things. Let's go Chunkingosaurus. 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 That definitely, yeah. We're in China. Right, we're gonna go for probably down here. I don't think I even have them. So, hey. And this is what we've all been waiting for, guys. Release the dinosaur. Look at this bad boy. Come on. It's like a prehistoric UFC fight. This is his entrance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Triceratops to the park.
Alright, so this guy's happy as Larry. Let's have a look. Oh! They're already facing off. The goat is getting out of it. He's lit. Oh! Bloody hell. What's happened here? Low health already. Shit. He's had 38%. I thought this guy was going to tank it. Oh! Fight's back on, boys. Fight is back on. I mean, look at the animations here. It's fantastic. Hey, he's bailing. He's bailing. What is going on? What's happening? They both sort of cut their losses and ran. Surely not. Surely not. This goes on 42%, this goes on 33%. Who's he getting after? Oh, that's right. Can't destroy a Triceratops, so you kill a goat. You pussy. Pussy, this guy. What a pussy. Pick on someone your own size, you snake. Alright, this guy's on 45. I hope that when he gets to half health, he's going to get back and sort of start battering him. Oh, this guy's going in. Looks like my dig team is back as well. Also, we can do the attack on these as well. I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, we'll get the attack up there.
That's what I like about you. You get results.
Great, an extra 150, we'll take that.
That was some amazing work. You have my thanks.
Oh, the fight's back on. No. No. Oh. What's happening? Oh, the final kill shot. So this guy is a certified tank. What a legend. Dead dinosaur. Yeah, damn right. I was half expecting him to sort of eat him. Like, yeah, fuck yeah. I'm not a herbivore anymore, bitch. Oh, he's not very happy though, is he? Ah, okay, so it must have been once his health went back in the blue, he just thought, yeah, I'm going for it. What a legend. Now, I can't remove this dinosaur because I don't have a helicopter thing. ACU unit. I do not have one. But I will now. Let's put this guy here. It's really annoying because, I mean, obviously the guests don't want to see an ACU unit. They don't want to see a helicopter. I want to try eventually and get all of these staff units away, like well away. I'm talking like, well, can't go up there. I'm talking like over here, so they can't see it. So we have sort of like a staff area and a guest area. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Most combat victories. This guy is smashing it. So yeah, I mean, sucks to be you, mate, doesn't it? Really. Let's have a look at this guy. Right, health. His health isn't really going up. Ah, it's because he's got no food. He's in the carnivore enclosure, isn't he? Of course he is. Right, so we will put that there. Hopefully this geezer should run up to it. Look at him. What should we call him? What should we call him? We'll call him Thomas. Yes, Thomas the Tank. Damn right. Right, his health's back up to 46. Right, so this here... Ah, crap. I forgot I need power, don't I? Oh, I can still access it there. Right, so if I click this thing here, or I believe the shortcut is, let me just check, T, yep. So the ACU helicopter, that one, can tranquilise things. And this down here, the transport team, is sort of a massive orange helicopter that comes in out of nowhere and can remove suckers like this. Here we go. This is the garbage team taking out this trash. Absolute punk. Look at him. Sucker. Before the end of this episode, I do want to complete this. I want our newfound Thomas the Tank to fight again. He's on 54% though. It's going to be a while. But while we do that, let's send another expedition out. Or actually, let's ask for a contract, just so we can get...
Hey, just heard of a great opportunity we should get behind.
Build, connect and power a research centre. No, I don't really want that. I want something I can do right now. Damn it. See, when Thomas the Tank kills this next guy, he will be getting 400,000. Well, I will be as the promoter. 400k for a dinosaur UFC fight. Ooh, yeah. Now, I mean, this is sort of small scale. What I really want to do eventually is get people like, I want a geared up Spinosaurus on like all the drugs we can pump into him against a T-Rex who looks as though he's off his absolute head. That is what I
I'm
want.
doing what I can to help you. Do what you can to help the security division.
Use the Ranger team camera to take a photograph that includes at least 3 Edmontosaurus. I think they're the really ugly ones, not the absolute disgusting ones. I think. I don't know where I could put that. Unless I put them in here, but it's quite crowded. Unless we extend. No, I don't want... No. Don't want electric. These guys aren't that dangerous. I do like that there's a sort of like a right angle one. Makes it quite... Make sure that it's completely straight. That's pretty nice. Although that does not look straight. Oh no, maybe it is. Thought it was mugging me off here. Right, okay, happy days. So we have a humongous enclosure now. Only problem is, guests can only see half of it, so... But I guess they will be coming back for water and food. So we'll put... Shit, I've got no money. We will be... Huh. I don't know whether these guys like... Oh yeah, they do. Alright, they're happy anyway. We'll get some Edmontosauruses in here. Edmontosaurus. Should be a Muntosaurus because they're fucking ugly. Right, so yeah, let's get the first guy in. Although shit, we do need money for the contender over here. He's still on 75 health. He's a bit slow, is our Thomas. I mean, look at him. Look at him. He's just gagging for his next fight. So... You know what? I'm so confident. I'm just going to demolish these carnivore feeders. We don't need them. No way. Because this guy is the killer of carnivores. I might even just have him in his own pen. He deserves his own pen. And his lifespan is 70 as well. We've got him for another 65. Well, not years, because it's only been one day, but yeah, you get it. I might put a plaque of him up on the wall. Da, 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 da. Right, so 83%. Let's incubate this guy. 6 grand? What? 600 grand, sorry. No, I'm sorry, that is a joke. Let's put this guy back to standard just to get him to be cheap. Because... that's still 550, bloody hell. $550, that is horrendous. Who's this then? Right, the Edmontosaurus. Or the Muntosaurus. Oh, crap, didn't mean that. Right, let's look at this guy. Ugliest bloke I've ever seen in my life. Ugly as hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an
Now,
Edmontosaurus.
in the first, I don't know what the security guy, the black guy that keeps popping up on the screen, has about these guys, but for some reason I think he thinks they're the most dangerous blokes alive. Because in the first island, when I first spawned one of these, it went absolutely mad because it was for one of these missions, and he asked me to open the gate, and it just starts charging at people and mowing people down just like mercilessly. So I was thinking, well, shit, this guy's out of his mind. Anyway, it was all for security protocol. He then tranks it, and then we put it back in a cage. But anyway, this guy's a lunatic. And yeah, now he's like, oh, talk about dangerous species. Try and get 3 of them in the same picture. Okay, I will, mate. Can't even remember what his name was. What is his name? Ooh, wrong thing. Absolute cretin. Where is he? George Lambert. This geezer comes up. This guy, merciless. Absolutely merciless. Doesn't give a shit about people. But anyway, please let me know what you think about the idea of setting up a series on Island Nublar, the massive sandbox island. Because I want to start doing what's it called? Animal Fight Club. Like, just get, yeah, I'm talking like, I mean, I'll continue this series of all the sort of like learning how to get stuff and slowly unlocking different animals, but I'm really excited about starting something on the Isle of Nublar, getting the people just to yeah, just to fight really, just to get them to fight with each other. I'm really excited about getting like what they call the massive blokes. Oh, the Brontosauruses. Getting the Brontosauruses, getting them in the same cage as a T-Rex and just seeing who wins. And then we've got like Spinosauruses, we've got Indominuses that we can unlock. I mean, I'm happy to. I'll probably be doing all the unlocking of the fossils, maybe off camera, or I'll probably do sort of like a video on each island, just like an update, or yeah, just let me know in the comments section. I'll be happy to accommodate for that. Anyway, quickly before we do anything, we're just waiting for the 500 grand, and then Thomas the Tank is going to slay his next victim. So I don't really know how I can make money fast. I think I'll remove or sell. Can I sell one of these guys? Oh no, he needs to be trained. Let's pilot it. Actually, I've never piloted this before.
Forecasting a storm. Over ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather forecasts predict incoming.
Contact confirmed.
Boom, 2 hits.
Dart
Shit.
has missed.
Oh, he's down. Is that him down?
Switching roles.
Hey.
Ladies and
Right, we'll take that.
our weather forecast.
Right, so let's try and sell this geezer just for a bit of quick cash.
Ladies and gentlemen, please
Shit,
focus
storm
on
warning.
adverse weather. Please take cover until the conditions
Shit,
have
hang on. No, I'm not ready. How much do I get for that? 84 grand, that's not even worth it. Nah, I'm holding out now. I was expecting like $500,000 for that bad boy. Stupid idiots. Shit, storm warning. So I don't know. Is that because they're not in the? Is that because they're not in the storm shelter? Where's the storm shelter? Buildings protected 10. Let's have a look at this guy. They're both protected. Oh, they're just on about it because power. Oh, this has made this dramatic scenes. It's raining, it's thundering, Thomas the Tank is hungry for his next kill. I mean, why is there a goat in there? That goat is... He's probably going to turn into a carnivore in a sec. The carnivorous Triceratops. Just slay this guy. Right, I think the storm... The storm isn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. I think it's probably given me a bit of time just to get used to this island, and then now it's just going to batter me. Because by the sounds of it, there are some nasty diseases on this island, which could be interesting. Oh my god, we're so close to getting this Ceratosaurus. Ceratosaurus, I think, is its name. Anyway. Oh, why are you toying me with... Why are you toying with me like that? Oh, come on. 9 grand off. Yes. Here we go. To end it on a high. Right, while we're waiting for him... Oh, I was going to send an expedition team, but... We have Zillow money. Should be getting 400 grand from being Thomas the Tank's promoter in a sec there. Most combat victories, 1 out of 2.
We don't always get offers like this. Consider it carefully.
contract on now. We're going to need more viable genomes at some point. Fortunately for us and you, there is an actual contract for this very thing. Oh, okay. So extract new DNA in the fossil centre to increase the dinosaur genome to at least 50%. I think we've already got... I mean... Oh, who's that? Hey, this is that guy. Chungkingosaurus. This is the Chinese guy. Yes, boys. Oh, looks not to be mistaken for the... Oh, shit. Huayangosaurus. Don't know why I said it like that. Right, we'll sell these. Sell that. Extract both of these. I mean, they're pretty shit DNA, but we'll go with it. And... Yes. Surely this guy's ready. 31%? You're taking the mick. Come on. I don't know how long this blank's out for. Oh, I can't add task because it's not powered. Ah, I see. Okay. Can we sort of get him to... Is there like an antidote we can do?
Bring it around.
No. Clearly not. I mean, the controls on this are so easy. What we've got to do is aim. Pop, pop. No, I was going to take that guy out just for that thrill of it, but... Nah. I won't be a dick. Right, we need some more money for a power station so those two bad boys can be powered up. Expedition Centre, let's go. Dilophosaurus. Let's go here, Ceratosaurus, because it'd be nice to have him 100% as well. So, yeah. All we're doing now is waiting for this slow guy. I swear to God, if the 27% just failed him now, I'll be turning this off. Because for some reason he's taking bloody forever. Anyway, quickly before he spawned, what I didn't know until just before filming this is when a dinosaur kills another dinosaur, look, the stats all come up here. So he's got combat stats. This is quality. So he's dinosaur killed 1, soon to be 2. Look at him, the absolute psychopath. Dinosaur rating, look, this guy's a 90 because his base rating, so just for Triceratops, 28. Authenticity, because we've got so many sort of DNA points for him, it's plus 11. Modifications is 12, so that's all the... I think we changed the colour on him and then sort of made his skin thicker and shit. And then combat infamy, because this psychopath has killed another dinosaur, is plus 41. So this is what the guests are coming to see. He is our main attraction. Thomas the Tank. And here's the fight everyone's come to see. Oh, this guy, I feel sorry for him. Going straight for him. Look, savage. Go on, go on. Go on. Is he? Oh, I thought he was coming in for the T-bone then. Oh. They fight. Oh, look at this. Thomas the Tank does not give a fuck. See, look, this carnivore's base rating is 68. So people obviously love to see the carnivores, but you know what they love to see more than that? Carnivores get killed by Thomas the Tank. Are these two going to fight? Turn around, come on. The stage is set. Oh, trees in the way. Oh, look at this. Look at this. that's not a screenshot, I don't know what it is. Shit, he's on low health already. Big hit, big hit. Shit. What is going on? I think this looks so it's just the same as what happened before. I don't know why, but I think they must have like a flee mechanism built into them, so when they hit a certain health level, they just run away. I don't know whether that's just for herbivores though, because this guy seemed to want to fight to the end. Maybe if I put him and a T-Rex, they'd fight each other, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. But this guy is begging for... Oh, they're fighting again. Right, I'm going to shut up. Oh, he's gone for it. Oh, a big hit. Oh, he's on one. Oh my goodness. Oh my... Is there any stopping this savage? Dead dinosaur. Yeah, damn right there's a dead dinosaur.
If ethics was what we were all
Right,
about,
clean up on all
none of us
three,
would be here.
because Thomas the
I mean,
Tank is a
isn't
fucking maniac.
Everything we're doing with these dinosaurs
Yes.
kind of a compromise? Dr. Malcolm might refer to it as an
Shit, so
abomination
it's
of science. So, let the dinosaurs do what they do. And you did. And you killed it. Anything
Right,
else was
we-
just dinosaurs being dinosaurs.
We're gonna... Right, up here, look, it just says disease. Something to do with disease, so we are gonna get another power building up here. If it will let me. Yep. Connect him up to him,
Asset being transported.
and then get the path going as well. Just so we can... Because I think at the moment I'm having to manually do everything with the helicopter and the Jeep, only because the stations aren't powered. So once they are actually powered, I can basically just tell them to do shit and they'll do it. So we'll just wait for this station to construct, and then it will be happy days. I think definitely next up is Velociraptor, and I'm going to try and get some bigger carnivores. I mean, I think the only way I can actually do that is just to go through the phases and get those main missions done, which I'm happy to do, but along the way, alongside running parallel, I do want to run a series of Dinosaur Fight Club. That is going to be brilliant, and I can't wait. Shit. Okay, so requires bracken poisoning to medicate. Right, so that operations research center. Shit. Space fair. I'm gonna have this guy up here. So I mean, again, the guests don't need to see it, do they? Right, we'll have this path up here. Just a nice little path. Happy days. Whack that there. So he's powered. Get a pylon over to here. Boom. I do really enjoy the fact that the pylons can sort of merge around anything. They just merge around your park essentially. I mean, especially the natural look there, just the way that they go through the trees, really makes it look authentic. And yeah, I'm a big fan of that. just the little things like that, really nice. But it looks as though this Struthiomimus is slowly dying because he has no health. We are going to, when this is done, we will research. Oh shit, 2 people are ill. Who else is ill? Oh, is that geezer ill as well? Oh, he's giving it to him. Great. So we are going to research the bracken poisoning. That's going to take a minute, and then we are going to fix them, and then we'll probably leave it there. Only because I don't want to keep you too long. Don't want to make this too laborious. So yeah, once the things are done, I don't actually know when he gets. When is this bloke gonna like get up? I didn't realise tranquilizing darts took you out so bad. Where's the other guy? Don't know. Disappeared. He's around here somewhere. But anyway, that should be done any second. Should it? Yes. Good. Less than 1 minute. Looks about 10 seconds. So we'll get. I think it's probably best to research that as well. Just while we're at it, I'll research that anyway. Yeah. So here is what I was on about. Now the ranger station has power. We can click the ranger team, add task. Basically, just gets the NPCs to do it for you. So we can medicate both of them at the same time. Love the fact that you can sort of chain tasks together rather than have it being really clunky and oh, I'll go and medicate him. Back, medicate him. It's fantastic. And
here's a chance to really prove yourself.
ensure no instances of bracken poisoning remain on the island. Well, we're about to heal both of these blokes, so yeah, this is going to work. So let's just have a look at this. I mean, you can actually upgrade the accuracy and other stuff on the rangers and also the helicopter, so the NPCs can get the job done a lot quicker. That is all also from the research centre as well. What is this now? What is that? What does that mean? Is that another illness? I don't think so. Oh shit, now this got good.
Adding to the list.
Right, okay, so he's healed. Great. And he is healed. Boom. Okay. I think this game is letting me in easy.
Okay,
We've got
don't
another
let this go to
150
your
grand.
head, but
We'll take
was
that.
some very impressive work on that
I get the
contract.
feeling there's going to be like some sort of dinosaur chlamydia, like
Isla
roll
Word
through
is
the entire
entertainment
thing or something
division
like
is
that.
excelling because of you.
But yeah,
So you're
we'll,
getting a reward on everything.
we'll wait and see. Anyway, thanks for watching. This has been the first video of my Jurassic World playthrough. Very excited about putting some more videos out. Please let me know what you want and I'll try and accommodate for that. Definitely 100% going to go with the Fight Club on here. Definitely going to get the Fight Club, get some simulators going with where we sort of like let as many velociraptors out as we can at a full park. We'll do anything you like, just let me know and I'll do it. So yeah, right, cheers for watching and see you later.